At this point, what is Eve thinking? Tell me. What is God hiding from us? Tell me. I want to know. Her mind is screaming to know what God is hiding. Does Satan have the answer? Yes, he does. What he's saying to Eve, at some point in the past, God ate from this tree, and he acquired his God powers when he ate from it. After he gained those powers, he did not want anyone else to have those same powers. So he intimidated people with the idea that they would die if they ate from the tree, but he didn't really want any rivals. And so what is he thinking at this point? God lied to us because he's selfish. He doesn't want any rivals, doesn't want any competition. Now we know why God told us we couldn't eat from this tree. God didn't explain it, but now we have the most logical explanation in the world. Isn't this amazing? Does Satan lead people to follow the testimony of their reason and impressions and feelings? Yeah. You know what Eve should have done? She should have said, I didn't know serpents could talk. I know that you quoted the word, kind of misquoted it. What you're saying appears to be logical. God didn't explain it, but you're explaining it to us. There's only one problem. God told us not to eat, and we obey what God said. That was our only protection, the Word of God. But there's something more. He told Eve that they would be like God in a certain way. Who sets the standard of right and wrong, good and evil? Your heart? No. What God says. But now notice what the serpent says to her. He says, God knows that in the day you eat of it, your eyes will be open, and you'll be like God, and now comes the key, knowing good and evil. You're not going to have to depend on God to tell you what is good and evil. You can know good and evil for yourself. You don't need laws. Their own wisdom is a sufficient guide to tell them what is right and what is wrong, what is good and what is evil. This is postmodern thinking. There's nothing modern about it. It goes all the way back to the Garden of Eden, making man the standard of right and wrong. And Eve bought the serpent's lie, bait, hook, line, sinker, fishing pole, fisherman, and boat.